I've worked with people that are having breathing problems, and we learn later, as we uncover what's truly going on, that it's a significant problem with receiving. Your breath is telling you the truth about your relationship with receiving, and your relationship with receiving is determining your relationship with abundance. Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm your host, Brian Scott, and this episode is the receiving breath. This is an activation for rehabilitating your capacity to receive through breath. So right now I want you to take a breath. There's no need to change it or improve it, just notice. Notice the inhale. Notice the exhale. And notice something you probably never paid attention to before. Which one is easier? For most people, exhaling is effortless, natural, complete. But inhaling, really inhaling, taking in a full, deep, complete breath, that's where things get restricted. There's a hesitation, a holding back, a subtle refusal to take in all the way. And this small unconscious pattern in your breath is mirroring something much larger in your life, your relationship with receiving. Here's something I want you to understand about breath. Breath is the most fundamental exchange you have with the universe. Every inhale you receive, life force flows into you. Oxygen enters your bloodstream, energy fills your cells. Every exhale you give, you release what's been used. You offer carbon dioxide back to the plants you let go. Inhale, receive. Exhale, give. This is the original pattern, the template, the first form of giving and receiving you've ever learned moments after you were born. And however you do this, however you breathe, is how you do everything. If your exhale is full but your inhale is shallow, you're someone who gives fully but receives partially. If you rush through your inhale to get to the exhale, you're someone who's uncomfortable with receiving and more comfortable with giving. If you hold your breath after exhaling, reluctant to take in again, you're someone who depletes themselves before allowing replenishment. I've worked with people that are having breathing problems, and we learn later, as we uncover what's truly going on, that it's a significant problem with receiving. Your breath is telling you the truth about your relationship with receiving, and your relationship with receiving is determining your relationship with abundance. You're probably very good at giving, let's get honest with it. Giving your time, giving your energy, giving your attention, your work, giving your love, giving your resources. You've been trained to give, praised for giving, told that giving is virtuous, spiritual, and good. And it is. Giving is beautiful, but giving is only half the cycle. The other half, receiving, has been neglected, atrophied, allowed to weaken while giving got all the exercise. When was the last time someone praised you for receiving? When was the last time you were taught how to receive, encouraged to receive, told that receiving is just as important as giving? Probably never. Instead, you were taught that receiving is selfish, that wanting things is greedy, that good people give and don't expect anything in return. So you learn to exhale fully while inhaling only partially, to give completely while receiving reluctantly, to empty yourself out without ever truly filling back up. And now you wonder why you're depleted, why abundance seems to flow around you rather than to you, why you can see wealth going to others but somehow missing you. It's not missing you, you're deflecting it. With every shallow inhale, every reluctant receipt, every unconscious refusal to take in fully. Today we're going to rehabilitate your receiving through breath. Because breath is older than thought, deeper than belief, more fundamental than any pattern you've learned. If we can change how you breathe, We change how you receive at the most basic level. And when receiving changes at the level of breath, it changes everywhere. Money flows in more easily, opportunities arrive more frequently, love, support, help, compliments, gifts. All the forms of abundance start landing instead of bouncing off because you learn to inhale fully. Let's begin with awareness. I want you to breathe naturally for the next few moments and simply observe. Don't try to change anything, just watch. Notice your inhale. How deep does it go? Does it fill your chest? Does it reach your belly? Does it expand your ribs? Or does it stop somewhere short of full? Notice the transition from inhale to exhale. Is there a pause, a holding, a reluctance to let the inhale complete and begin releasing? Do you yawn a lot because you're not getting enough? How complete is it? Does it empty you fully? Is it longer than your inhale? Stronger? Notice the transition from exhale to inhale. Now I'm talking about your natural breathing. I do teach heart coherence, and heart coherence is a breath that requires a longer exhale, but that's done consciously. I'm talking about your unconscious breathing patterns. Just observe, no judgment. You're gathering information about your current pattern. Now let me tell you what I observed in most people. The inhale is shallow. It stays in the upper chest. It's quick, almost rushed, as if receiving is something to get through. The exhale is fuller, longer, more complete, as if giving is where the real action is. There's often a pause after exhaling, a hesitation before receiving again, as if the body isn't sure it is allowed to take in more. And the overall pattern is one of depletion, more going out than coming in, a slow drain that never quite gets replenished. This is the breath pattern of someone who hasn't learned to receive. And this breath pattern is training your nervous system thousands of times per day that receiving is difficult, limited, and reluctant. Every shallow inhale is a rep, an exercise, training your system that this is how you take in. We're about to change the exercise. The first thing we need to do is create space. You can't receive into a container that's already full of tension, of holding, of old breath that's never been fully released. So let's empty out first. Take a breath in, any breath, doesn't matter how deep. And now exhale completely. More than you normally would. Push the breath out, all of it. Empty out your lungs. Feel your belly draw in. Feel your ribs contract. Feel yourself emptying. More. Get the last bit out. Now don't inhale yet, just pause here. Empty. Feel what it's like to be completely empty, completely released. Nothing held. Stay here for just a moment. And now, this is important. Don't force the inhale, let it come to you. Just release the holding and let your body receive the breath naturally. Feel how the inhale wants to come, how your body is actually hungry for air. How receiving when you let it happen is natural. Let the breath fill you. Don't force it, just allow it. Feel it pour into your lungs. Your chest expanding, your belly rising. Receive. Did you notice something different about this inhale? When you're fully empty and then allow the breath to come naturally, receiving becomes effortless. The body wants to receive. It is designed to receive. You just have to stop blocking it. That's the first insight. Receiving is natural. You don't have to force it. You just have to allow it. Your breath is holding the clue. Let's do that again. Exhale fully. Empty completely. Push it all out. Pause it empty. allow the inhale. Don't grab it. Don't force it. Let it come to you. Feel your body draw in the breath because it wants to, because receiving is what it's designed to do. Let the breath fill you all the way. Chest, belly, full and deep. And now exhale again, fully and completely. Pause. And receive. Feel how natural this is when you're not blocking it, when you're not rushing it, when you're actually allowing the receive. Now let's add a layer. As you inhale, as you receive the breath, I want you to recognize that you're not just receiving air, you're receiving life force, prana, chi, the animating energy of the universe. With every inhale, life itself is pouring into you. The universe is giving to you. Existence is offering you energy, vitality, sustenance. Your only job is to receive it. So let's breathe again with this awareness. Exhale fully. Empty it all out. And pause. And now receive, but this time, feel yourself receiving life force. Feel energy pouring into you along with the air. Feel vitality filling your cells. Feel the universe giving to you. Take it in all the way. Let yourself be filled up. And now exhale, release, give back. And again. Hold. And now receive. Feel the life force flowing into you. Feel abundance in its most basic form. The abundance of energy, of breath, of life pouring into your body. This is what receiving feels like when you allow it. Let's go deeper. Every inhale is practice. Every time you take a full breath, you're training your nervous system to receive fully. Every time you let the breath fill you completely, you're building receiving capacity. Every time you allow rather than grab, open rather than clutch, you're rehabilitating your ability to take in. So for the next several breaths, I want you to practice receiving. Each inhale is a rep, an exercise, building the receiving muscle. Breathe in now, full, deep, receive completely. Feel your chest expand, feel your belly rise, feel your ribs open. Let the breath fill every corner of your lungs. That's one rep, one practice of receiving. Now exhale. And receive again, another rep, another practice. Feel yourself taking in, allowing in, welcoming in. Now exhale. And receive. Let the breath be slow. Let it be full. Let it be complete. You're retraining your system with every breath, building new capacity, rehabilitating what was atrophied. Continue breathing this way. Slow, full inhales, complete receives. Now let's connect this to abundance directly, because here's the truth. The universe is always giving to you, always. Abundance is constantly being offered. Opportunities are always flowing. Money is always looking for places to land. Love is always seeking you. Experiences are always coming for you. Friendships. Support is always available. The universe never stops giving. But if your receiver is broken, if you're only taking shallow inhales, you can only take in a fraction of what's being offered. It's not that abundance is not available, it's that you're not fully taking it in. And I'm not saying the secret to abundance is just taking big inhales. It's psychological, it's symbolic within you, and it begins with something as simple as your breathing. So let's practice receiving abundance directly through the breath. If you can receive it through the breath, you can receive it through the universe. This time as you inhale, I want you to imagine that you're breathing in abundance itself. Not just air, not just life force, but abundance, wealth, prosperity, all the good that's being offered to you. Now at the top of it, as you feel like you have a full, entire lung full, I want you to breathe in even more. Surprisingly, you can breathe in even more. And at the end, I want you to breathe in a little bit more. You have even more room to do it. Now exhale fully out. Empty it out. Now breathe in abundance. Feel prosperity entering your body with the breath. Feel it filling your lungs with wealth. Feel opportunities pouring into every cell. Take it in all the way. Don't stop halfway, don't block it, receive it fully. When you come to the end, I want you to stop and take an even more breath. Can you breathe in even more? Let abundance fill you. It's symbolic. It's not about having just enough, it's about having an overflow. And now exhale, let go, just release. Now receive again, breathe in more abundance. Feel it flowing into you, the universe giving, you receiving, the cycle completing itself. Notice what happens in your body as you do this. Is there resistance, tension, part of you that wants to stop inhaling because it's complete? That resistance is your receiving block. That tension is the pattern we're rehabilitating. Don't fight it, don't judge it, just breathe into it. Keep practicing. Keep receiving. With each breath, the resistance softens a little more. The block releases a little more. The receiving capacity expands a little more. Inhale abundance. Let it fill you. All the way to the top. And then breathe in more. And more. And exhale. Let go. Inhale abundance, more than before, even bigger breath. How much can you inhale? There is no limit. And now exhale. Each breath is expanding your capacity. Each inhale stretching what you can receive. This is part of the activation, part of the programming. I am tying your breath to this so that you understand it on an energetic level. Now let me give you a specific practice. I'll call it the receiving ratio. Here's how it works. Most people's inhales are shorter than their exhales. They give more than they receive. For the next few breaths, I want you to inhale longer than you exhale, receiving more than you give. Let's try. Inhale for a count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Longer inhale, shorter exhale. More receiving than giving. Again, inhale, slow and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 4, releasing, letting go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, receiving for 6. And exhale for 4. This ratio is rebalancing your system, training you to take in more than you put out, rehabilitating the receiver. Now, it has been shown longer exhale when you do deep inhales can create the relaxation response. And that is true. For the purposes of this, I am just training you to shift your thinking about receiving. Long, slow inhales, shorter exhales. More receiving, less depleting. Continue this for a few more breaths. Now let's add another element. As you continue the receiving ratio breath, I want you to practice receiving into specific areas. First, receive into your body. As you inhale, let abundance flow into your physical body, your cells, your organs, your muscles and bones. Feel your body receiving prosperity, receiving health, love, vitality, and strength. Let every part of your body fill with abundance. Inhale, receiving into the body. Exhale, soften. Inhale, fill the whole body with abundance. Now exhale and release. Good. Now receive into your mind. As you inhale, let abundance flow into your thoughts, your beliefs, your mental patterns. Feel your mind receiving prosperous thoughts, wealthy ideas, abundant possibilities. Let your mental space fill with thoughts of plenty. Inhale, receiving into your mind. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhale. 2, 3, 4. Let go of scarcity thoughts. Inhale, fill the mind with abundance. And exhale, release limitation. Good. Now receive into your emotions. As you inhale, let abundance flow into your emotional body, your feelings, your heart. Feel your emotional space filling with the feeling of prosperity, security, joy, peace, the emotional experience of being wealthy. Inhale, receiving into the emotions. And exhale, release fear around money. Inhale, fill your heart with abundant feelings. And exhale, let go of worry. Good. Now receive into your energy field. As you inhale, let abundance flow into your aura, your energetic body, the space around you. Feel your entire field filling with prosperous energy. A magnetic field of abundance extending in all directions. Inhale, receiving into your field. And exhale, releasing any repelling energy. Inhale, fill your field with magnetic abundance. And exhale, relax. You've just practiced receiving on every level: physical, mental, emotional, energetic. Most people have receiving blocks on all these levels. Some can receive money but not love. Some can receive compliments but not help. Some can receive spiritually but not materially. By practicing receiving through breath on every level, you're opening all the channels. You're becoming someone who can receive fully in all forms, on all levels. Now let's practice receiving from specific sources. Let's practice receiving from the earth. Feel your connection to the ground beneath you, the planet that supports you, the earth that always gives. As you inhale, receive from the earth. Feel the energy rising up from the ground, entering through your feet, filling your body. The earth gives endlessly, supports constantly, offers unconditionally. Receive. Let the earth's abundance flow into you, stability, security, material support. Inhale from the earth. Exhale, anchor. Inhale from the earth. And exhale to ground. Good. Now let's practice receiving from the sky. Feel the space above you, the cosmos, the infinite field of possibility. As you inhale, receive from above. Feel energy descending through the crown of your head, filling your body with light. The sky is unlimited, boundless, infinite, receiving its infinitude. Let cosmic abundance pour into you, possibility, expansion, unlimited potential. Inhale from the sky. And exhale to integrate. Inhale from the sky. And exhale to embody. Good. Now it's good when you do this practice to equalize your breath for a few moments. What we're doing is an energetic, symbolic activation in your understanding of receiving. Now I want you to feel abundance pouring into you from all sides. You're surrounded by abundance. It's offering itself from every direction. From above and below, from in front and behind, from left and right. As you inhale, receive it from everywhere. Feel abundance pouring into you from all skies, from the earth, from the sky, from every direction. From all sides. You're in the center of an infinite field of plenty and it's flowing toward you. Receive. Let yourself be filled from every direction. Inhale from everywhere. Exhale to absorb. Inhale from everywhere. Exhale to integrate. This is what it feels like to be a full receiver. Open on all sides, accepting from all sources, blocking nothing. Let's talk about what actually blocks receiving. Because as you've been practicing, you may have noticed resistance arising. Maybe it feels uncomfortable for you to breathe like this. Maybe you have thoughts that say, I shouldn't be breathing like this. That resistance comes from receiving wounds, old programming that taught you receiving was dangerous, selfish, or unavailable. Let me name some of these patterns so you can recognize them. I don't deserve it. This pattern creates a block right at the entrance, before abundance can even enter. Belief says, not for you, and deflects it. If you feel this pattern, breathe directly into it now. Inhale and let the breath say, I deserve to receive. I am worthy of receiving. Receiving is my birthright. Fill the place where this block lives with the receiving breath. Now exhale the old pattern. Inhale the new truth. If I receive, I'll owe something. This pattern makes receiving feel like debt. Like receiving creates obligation, so you avoid it, to avoid owing. If you feel this pattern, breathe into it. Inhale and let the breath say, I can receive freely. Receiving does not obligate me. I receive without debt. Fill this pattern with receiving breath. And exhale the obligation. Inhale the freedom. If I receive, someone else goes without. This pattern sees abundance as limited. If you take, someone else loses, so you hold back to leave enough for others. If you feel this pattern, breathe into it. Inhale and let the breath say, abundance is unlimited. My receiving takes nothing from anyone. There is enough for all. There's enough air for all, just as there is enough abundance. Feel this pattern with receiving breath. Exhale the scarcity. Inhale the infinitude. If I receive, I won't know how to handle this. Maybe you've heard that. This pattern fears capacity. What if you receive more than you can manage? What if abundance overwhelms you? If you feel this pattern, breathe into it. Inhale and let the breath say, I have the capacity to receive. I expand with each receiving. I can handle whatever comes. Fill this pattern with receiving breath and exhale the fear. Inhale the capacity. Breathe through any pattern that arises, any resistance, any blocks. Let the breath do the healing. Let the inhale dissolve the resistance. Let the receive rehabilitate the wound. Now I want to give you the receiving breath practice that you'll use from this day forward. This is simple. Something you can do every day, something that will continue rehabilitating your receiving capacity. It's not about how long you exhale, it's about having big inhales. Here's the practice. Once a day, preferably in the morning, take 3 minutes to practice receiving breath. Just 3 minutes. During those 3 minutes, you breathe slowly and fully. Each inhale, you consciously receive abundance, life force, good, whatever wants come to you. In each exhale, you consciously release blocks, resistance, old patterns, anything in the way of receiving. That's it. 3 minutes of receiving practice daily. Here's what makes it powerful: consistency. If you do this every day, you're doing about 30 conscious receiving breaths daily. That's 30 reps of receiving practice. In a week, that's 210 reps. In a month, that's 1,000. In a year, that's 10,000 conscious receiving breaths. You're training your nervous system every single day to receive fully. And as the breath pattern changes, everything changes. The way you receive money changes. The way you receive opportunity changes. The way you receive love, support, the compliments, help, it all changes because you've rehabilitated the fundamental pattern. This is not about exhaling for shorter periods. No, you can give as much as you want, but just make sure you're properly inhaling. Let's practice your daily receiving breath now. We'll do 3 minutes together. Begin by settling into a comfortable position, letting your body relax, and start the receiving breath. Inhale slowly, fully, consciously receiving. Feel abundance entering with the breath. Exhale completely, releasing any blocks. Inhale and receive. Feel your capacity expand. And exhale to let go. Continue at your own pace. Slow inhales, full receives, complete exhales. With each breath, you are rehabilitating your capacity for abundance. Let the receiving deepen. Let the abundance flow in. Let yourself fill in completely. As you continue this, I want you to notice how you feel. More full, more open. This is what it feels like to actually receive, not to chase, not to earn, to simply receive. To let abundance come to you, to open and allow. It's as easy as breathing. This feeling is available to you anytime through breath. Whenever you feel depleted, take a few receiving breaths. Whenever you feel blocked, breathe into the block. Whenever you notice yourself giving more than receiving, rebalance with receiving ratio. Your breath is always available. Your practice is always accessible. I want you to understand the relationship between receiving and exhaling. This might seem counterintuitive, but here it is. The fuller you receive, the more you have to give. When you inhale completely, your exhale is naturally more powerful, more complete, more abundant. When you receive fully, you give fully. So this practice isn't about stopping giving. It's about giving from fullness instead of emptiness. You can have bigger exhales when you breathe in. People who don't receive fully give from depletion. Their giving is strained, exhausted, and eventually it burns them out. People who receive fully give from overflow. Their giving is effortless. By rehabilitating your receive muscles, you actually become a better giver because you're giving from a full cup, because you're exhaling from a full inhale, because you've stopped depleting and started overflowing. Let's close with a final receiving breath. Make this one of the deepest, fullest, most complete receives you've done today. Exhale first, empty out completely, making space. And now receive. Inhale abundance, inhale life force, inhale prosperity, inhale your worth, opportunity, love, support, all good things. Inhale your capacity, inhale your right to receive. Fill completely all the way. Don't stop until you're overflowing. Hold at the top for a moment, feel the fullness. Breathe in even more if you can. And now exhale from fullness, from overflow, from a complete receive. Let the exhale be an offering, a gift from the abundance you've received. Easy, natural, and effortless. This is the cycle in its proper balance. Receive fully, give from overflow, inhale completely, exhale abundantly. You now have the receiving breath. You know how to practice. You understand what you're rehabilitating and why. Your only job now is to do the practice. 3 minutes daily. That's all it takes. And with each day, with each receiving breath, you become more and more capable of taking in abundance on an energetic level, not chasing it or forcing it, just breathing it in. Because abundance was always available, just like breathing. You just needed to learn how to inhale. Take a moment to appreciate what you've begun today, a rehabilitation that will change everything, a practice that will rewire your capacity, a breath pattern that will attract more abundance than you've ever received. And it's as simple as breathing. Inhale abundance, exhale limitation, receive fully. Give from the overflow. This is your new pattern. This is your rehabilitated receiver. This is the breath that changes everything, and so it is. Before we finish, I wanted to let you know there are still tickets available for our live in-person event in Newark, New Jersey. For 3 days, I will take you on an immersive journey in which you will shift into your greatest timeline. It will change your life forever. We just had an event in Los Angeles, and we experienced the most amazing breakthroughs. I would love for you to join us. You can still buy tickets. There's only a few tickets available. You can get them at www.brianscottlive.com/February-2026. I'd love it if you checked out my second channel. You can find it, the Brian Scott Musical Experience. The link is in the description. You will find some of the most amazing music I'm very proud of. Now is the time to join the school community. Now is the time to join the Reality Revolution community, where we have in-person group coaching on a weekly basis with exclusive content. And one of the most amazing communities that I've ever been around. I hope to see you there. I'd love it if you checked out my art. You can find it at www.newearth.art. I'm sending all my light and love to everyone listening, and welcome to the Reality Revolution. felt it. That pull, like you're supposed to be somewhere else. Someone else. Like there's a version of your life that's already happening and you're just watching it from the wrong side of the glass. What if that version isn't somewhere else? What if it's right here, waiting for you to step into it? Not through years of work, not through more information, through a single moment of actual shift. Three days, one room. Everything changes. The East Coast finally has a door, and it's opening on February 27th. The question isn't whether you're ready, it's whether you'll answer.